So, the topic I wanted to talk about today is reality versus potential, right? Whenever we try to build relationships with people, when we try to make connections with people, whenever we are in search of a partner, right? Oftentimes we get wrapped up in the potential of what we can see this person to be versus the reality of who they actually show us they are on a regular basis. And I feel like that is where we all trip ourselves up, myself included. I've caught myself many, many times trying and struggling and persisting to make something work because I saw the potential of what it could become, and I ignored the reality of what I was experiencing, regardless of the potential, right? Got to a point where there was this one time where I had to be told that they could not be who I wanted them to be and needed them to be. And then we had to separate ourselves. And that is okay, right? That is a self-awareness that we need to respect someone for having, and it's a self-awareness that we also need to grab onto ourselves, right? Just because we can see the potential of what a union might bring us, the potential of what a partnership might bring us, how we might be able to elevate each other within this partnership because the potential is so rich and so strong. The potential doesn't matter if the reality is showing you that one or both parties isn't willing to turn that potential into the reality. If their reality isn't matching the potential that they could be, who cares? Who cares what the potential is? Who cares how much love you may have for this person, right? Who cares how much potential that they could be? They really have it in them. They could really be so good. They could really be this. They could. But it's not up to us to bring that out of them. It's up to them to want to bring that out of themselves for themselves and for how they show up in other people's lives, right? So if you are met with somebody whose potential is great, but his reality is not doing anything to meet that potential or at least grow towards that potential, I love you, but I gotta go. There's no alignment there. And you'll just be struggling, trying to pull that potential out. And sometimes that can even turn into resentment and hatred. And that's not a path any of us want to go down. So, the beautiful thing is that the astrology that we're moving into and are currently in is pushing towards authenticity, is pushing towards the reality, is breaking the facade of the potential that has a chokehold on so much of us, right? So if you're holding on to this potential of what this thing could be, but the reality that you're in isn't conducive to building that, then I think that it is time to sit there and say, this isn't for me anymore. And that should be okay because you have to put yourself first and still remain grounded in reality to inspire the potential to become true. Happy Wednesday.